Ciao guys, ciao my friends. Let's go to the calcio screen. Italy will miss Qatar 2022, the second World Cup in a row for Italy. What a shame. What a disaster. What a disaster for Italy. What a disaster. A shame. I am super sad for my son. For my son that is actually should have started watching and loving football, because when you are a kid you start loving football with the national team. Before a club you start loving football with the national team. I hoped for him that he could start watching football in 2018 with the World Cup. No, because Italy with Ventura was not there. Today, Italy again eliminated versus North Macedonia. Macedonia! Ma che Macedonia! Ma che Macedonia! This is a shame. Deserved out if you are not able to score versus Switzerland 0-0. If you are not able to score versus Northern Ireland, I don't even know if that country exists. If you are not able to score versus North Macedonia, it is out. If some people are telling me, Immobile. They are telling me Berardi, we need to buy Berardi instead of Mohamed Salah. They are telling me Berardi instead of Mohamed Salah. But are you crazy? Berardi. No Juve, no party. I'm sorry. I wanted to speak about Juventus, guys. I wanted to speak about Juventus. Barella, fenomeno. Top talent, Barella. Top talent. They are a ghost. Another decisive game that Barella is missing. Do you remember? After Belgium, Spain, a ghost. England, a ghost. Today, a ghost. Barella. Mamma mia, what a disaster. What a disaster, my friend. I'm really sorry for all the Italian people on the chat. This is a disaster. This is a shame. You're not even the guys, they are playing, they are doing I don't know what kind of, they are doing part-time jobs. They are working in the day and they are training between friends in the evening. It's not even professional football, with all respect for our friends from Macedonia that I respect, and congratulations to them, of course. Congratulations to them. I'm happy for our friends from Macedonia, but mamma mia, what a disaster. Second World Cup in a row for Italy. This is a shame. I agree, no Juve, no party. Mamma mia, disaster. I am really upset. I'm really upset. How, explain me. I am a father. I'm 40. My son that he missed already. He stopped. He didn't watch football because he didn't like it, because he couldn't fall in love with the Italy national team at the World Cup. I don't even remember in what country. And now he start watching football. He start loving football. And look at that. What can I say? I'm as a father. Help me. What can I say to my son? That is sad. He's going to sleep because tomorrow he has an exam at school. He went to bed because he will be frustrated. He's frustrated. Ciao Ron, thank you for the donation. Stefan. Jinxed it when you said Portugal won't play Italy. I said, but I knew it, guys. I knew it. There is a message. I received a notification from my friend from Portugal, Julian dos Santos. I told him months ago. Let me find it back. I told you. I knew. When was it? Wait. I'm checking the message, guys. I will show you. I have it here. Notification from my friend Julian. I don't remember where it is. Here. 26th of November. 26th of November. My friend Julian is saying, out of all the teams we need to play Italy, unbelievable, kill me. I said Portugal will win. I said it. I knew it, guys. I knew it. Portugal didn't qualify yet. Corto muso, one shot, one qualification. Mamma mia, disaster. Thank you for the donation, my friend. What a disaster. Well, I will speak about the players, and I will not be friendly with the players. I will not be friendly because I'm still waiting. I am still waiting a performance. Jorginho that I started to appreciate. A shame. A ghost. Disaster. It's coming Rome, guys. It's coming Rome. At least we won the Euro. At least I can be happy that we won the Euro. But mamma mia, today, guys, and we will speak about Mancini, the best coach. Some people they were telling me they want Mancini at Juventus. Mancini with Verratti, Barella, Jorginho. They are mocking Juventus. They are mocking Juventus. They are speaking about Rabiot, Arthur, Locatelli. That's what they are speaking about because. Mr. Allegri is not able to make these players play. He never had a midfield like the one of Italy. He never had a midfield like the one of Italy. Disaster. Verratti top. I'm sorry for all the bad thing I said in my life about Verratti. Verratti top. There is one man today I want to save about the shame. It's Verratti. Verratti doesn't deserve to be eliminated. The only one. The only one. Barella, Jorginho, Ghost, Immobile. If I see him, if I see him, if I see him, if I see. I'm sad for Chiellini. Yeah, we will have to speak about Chiellini. Probably also the last season of Chiellini with Juventus. The last season with from Chiellini with Juventus because of Italy. Because of Italy. Because of Italy. Immobile. Immobile. I don't wanna. Ignobile. Ignobile. Look it up if you want to. Marco can't believe it. Disaster. Shame, shame, shame. Disgusting. Thank you, Muhammad, for the nation who's saying, what is this? That's not even Italy. I know 8 years, no Italy in World Cup. Whole Italy has no players anymore. And it's true. And it's a fact. Why? Because how many players of Juventus were playing today? How many players of Juventus were on the field today? Zero. Zero players of Juventus. Zero player of Juventus. This is a shame, guys. And why? We have to go back in time. I'm sorry for all the people that are watching and are maybe not supporting Juventus. Guys, this is karma. Karma because of what Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio did in 2006, sending Juventus in Serie B. Juventus in 2006, World Cup, Italy versus France, where we won the World Cup, there were 11 players of Juventus on the field. We are speaking about Cannavaro, we are speaking about Del Piero, Trezeguet, so many Juventus, Vieira. From the France team, from the Italy team, Juventus has always represented Italy. Every time that we won, we represented Italy. Look at the Euro 2020 with Chiellini, Bonucci there. How many Juventus players? They saved Italy. They saved Italy in the history of 2006, 1982. Even if you go to 30 and 34, guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. Mancini, Mancini, Mancini. It's your fault because you are playing that Ignobile and that Berardi. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It has to be said. It has to be said. It has to be said. If you are playing one game, I understand. If you want to give them another chance, I understand. But this is not possible because you are playing the World Cup. You are playing your face. You are playing the heart of kids that are now sleeping because they are, or maybe not sleeping because tomorrow they have an exam. That's what you are doing if you are insisting in playing Berardi and Immobile. I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. Disaster. Last game with the national team for Insigne will go to Toronto. He will not play with the national Italian team anymore. Chiellini, it's over. Disaster. And you know what's the worst? I don't know. I don't know how Italy will go back and when. They will come back. When? 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 I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Disaster, disaster, guys. Wanna speak about what? About what? You wanna go to the players that play today? Of course we can go. Let me go. Let me go to the players that play today. Wait. We will go. We will today we will be harsh. We will be harsh. I will go player by player and we will be really harsh. Really harsh. Let me go to the players that play today. From Italy, we go with Donnarumma. Donnarumma, what do you want to do? I jumped one time. I have nothing to say about Donnarumma. What do you want me to say about Donnarumma? What do you want me to say about Donnarumma? I liked kind of Emerson. Emerson, okay. I have nothing to say about Emerson and Florenzi. What? Bah. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed. I am ashamed. Italy out of the World Cup is a shame. It is a shame. It is a shame. You're playing with Verratti, with Jorginho, with Barella. Barella, a ghost, a ghost, a ghost. Berardi alone in front of the goal on his left foot. At a certain moment, the commentator, he says, in the second half, he says, but the right foot is not his right foot. Okay, it's not his good foot, the right foot. But what about the left one in the first half? How can you miss that? How can you miss that? How can you miss that at that level? In a game that will decide if yes or no you will be able to play a final to go to the World Cup. How is it possible that you are not scoring versus Northern Ireland, versus Northern Macedonia, versus Switzerland? How is this possible? Explain me. Explain me. And they were telling me on the channel, right? Read the comment. They were, you think I'm not reading the comments? Berardi is good. At Sassuolo, he's good. Yes, maybe he's an Interista, but we have to forget that. Forget nothing. I forget nothing. I forget nothing. The words that you said about Juventus. This is the karma because you said no to Juventus because you loved Inter. Now, love Inter. Stay at home in December. You will be cold there in Sassuolo instead of going to Qatar in the sun. That's the truth. Here you are. Here you have the truth. Here you have the truth. Mamma mia, I hope I will never see him again in Nazionale. Immobile. I hope I will never see that guy again. And you know what? The worst, he was captain. Today he was captain. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong in my life, or I was really, really a bad guy. Maybe I was a bad guy in my life. Maybe I did something wrong and I don't remember. What did I deserve, guys? What did I deserve? I do 2 videos a day. 2 videos a day in my life. I'm putting all my efforts for you to have a great community. What did I do bad in my life to deserve to see Immobile Ciro with the captain band of the national team that I love? With this logo here, Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio, with this flag, the green, the white, and the red. Italia, what did I deserve to? What did I do? Can someone tell me? Was I maybe too harsh with Ronaldo? Maybe too harsh with Dybala? Maybe I bashed, I don't know, Rabiot? What did I do? What did I do bad in my life to deserve to see the captain band? The C, something that you have to cherish, that you have to deserve to see him captain of my national team. Yeah, you want to play, Mancini. You want to give the armband to Immobile. Give it and stay with him. In this winter, you know what? Mancini, this winter you will sit together with Immobile, with Berardi, and you will watch on television like me. And maybe you will even open a Twitch or a YouTube channel and comment the other games. That's what you deserve. You are not sending us to the World Cup for the second time in a row. Ventura versus Sweden. At least we tried. At least we tried. Of course he's a Juve product. And why? Why did we send him out? Of course. That's why we sent him out. Because he was not Juve material. He was not Juve material. That's the big difference. If we want to speak about tactic. Now I'm not ready to speak about tactic. I'm pissed off. I am pissed off. But if we want to speak about tactic, look at the difference. At Lazio, they are playing for Immobile. In Italy, they are not playing for Immobile. You miss Chiesa, guys? It's over. Look at the Euro 2020. Immobile, how many times were we really hard with him? How many times? Were we hard with him? And Mancini doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. I don't know. Disaster. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Just go to show how much Chiesa carried that national team. I'm so happy. He's on our team, luckily, but he was not there. Berardi is trash. Thank you. Che vergogna. Sono d'accordo con te, Indiano. You don't deserve to go to the World Cup. It's harsh to say, huh? It's harsh to say, but you don't deserve to go there. You know, I will tell you something. If you do 0-0 versus Northern Ireland, after the draw versus Switzerland, and you have so many months, Mancini, we are paying him to do nothing, to go to all the games. How many times he go, he observe the game here, Juve Inter for free because he's not paying the ticket. We are paying the tickets. He's not paying the tickets. He's invited to the best seat possible so that he can observe really well. He observed, he watched the players, he's thinking, and he had since November until now we are March, he had 4 months to think about how that team needs to score. 4 months. And if he doesn't realize that Berardi Immobile, they will not score, then it's also the fault of Mancini, guys. Then it's the fault of Mancini. Today again, Cortomuso won. 1 shot, 1 goal, guys. I knew it was like that. After the first half, I knew it would happen. It was written. If you're not able to score versus Northern Macedonia, it is written. It is written. It is written. Mamma mia, disaster. I'm here. I'm waiting for the World Cup. World Cup when? World Cup 2026. I'm not even sure that I will be alive. What do you want? We will wait. We will wait for 2026. What do you want me to say, guys? We will wait for 2026. What do you want me to say? We'll wait for 2026. With Miretti. But Spinazzola is always injured, Stefano. Spinazzola is always injured. Congratulations to our friend from Macedonia, guys. Congratulations. Dennis is saying, I'm so glad this happened in the whole of Italy. We are the bad guys, Juve. They celebrate when we lose and kicked out of Champions League. They hate us, and for years we kept the Serie A relevant. It's a shame. Thank you for the donation, Dennis. That's what I said. I wrote it on Twitter. Probably people will hate me for what I wrote, but I wrote exactly the same. Guys, you sent us in Serie B, and Colo was there. I don't know if I saw his comment or not. Ciao, Colo. And Colo said it's not even a surprise for me. It is not even a surprise for nobody. We knew. Deep in us, we knew that would happen. But it's true, guys. It's true. They tried to kill Juventus. They tried to center in Serie B. And since then, World Cup 2010, 14, disaster. 2018, not even qualified. 2022, not even qualified. Karma, guys. I'm not happy. Of course not. I am Italian. I'm not happy. What will I do in November, December? What will I do? What will I watch, guys? No, I'm not. I can't be happy. I can't. It's impossible that I'm happy. But in a way, it's karma. Thank you for a donation, Dennis. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Anthony Schifano is really sad. Mancini go to Napoli. It's over for him. Of course it's over. Now I don't know who will take over, but with the material we have, it will not change nothing. I don't know. Maybe Allegri will go in Italy. 2026, guys. How will I look like? Will I still have YouTube or not? What will I do? 2026. 2026. We will wait for 2026. What do you want me to say? Mamma mia. Ciao, Zaki. And we will go back to speak about the game because I want to speak still about the game. Because of Ciro, Italy failed 2 times. Mario with 1 leg was better than him. Him and Insigne already saw how bad they were in Euros. Choose on merit and BS, not biased. But that's correct. But that's why I am angry, because we know it. There are players, some players, they are really good with their teams because they have a way of playing, because they click, they have everything, and then they are really bad with their national team. And this is the problem of Ciro Immobile. Pay attention, it's not only on Ciro Immobile, because the poor guy, I'm not hating the person of Ciro Immobile. I'm not hating the person. It's not working. Mentally, he's blocked with the Italian national team. He's scared of the Italian national team because he doesn't score. When was the last time that he scored, Ciro Immobile? I don't remember when he scored the last time. Guys, 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 seriously, then it's Mancini that has to choose. And he defends him, and he defends him. And he defends you and he insists, but okay, insist, try, okay, but look at the results are the same. We are out of the World Cup, we are out of the World Cup. Every time that he was trying to touch the ball, he was against the player from defender, midfielder, striker, whatever, goalkeeper from North Macedonia, every time, 32 shots, 32 attempts from Italy. Are we laughing? 32 attempts from Italy. 5 on target. Macedonia, 4 attempts, 2 on target. Are we laughing? 32 attempts. And then people, they criticize me. Beppe, we want beautiful football. We want possession. Beppe, we want possession. We want beautiful football. We want offensive football. We want to play in the half of the other one. Play. Try, do it, whatever you want to. Here, tiki-taka, 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 tiki-taka. You're not able on 32 attempts to shot on target. The goalkeeper from Macedonia, he said, thank you, I'm playing versus Italy. Thank you, because I don't know, I don't even need to jump. They will not even be able to go on target. Say whatever you want. Say, laugh. It's true. It's true, and now people are changing. Now they are saying Mancini is the worst manager. But when I tell you, even during the Euros, you didn't believe me, guys. In 2004, I was in San Siro. Inter Juve, I was there. They stole the game because it's on tape. It's recorded on tape that the referee with the Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio president, they were speaking on the telephone and they were saying, if there is a doubt, think about who's running behind, think about Inter, and try to favor Inter if there is a doubt. I remember that game. I was there in San Siro, November 2004, believe me or not. Mancini was the coach. He was helped by the referees at that time. We were winning 2-0. We were singing happy birthday. It was the birthday of Mancini. Guys, I know Mancini since long. I know him. Beautiful football. Beautiful football what? Beautiful football, you are out. Do we want to speak about Euro 2020? Because then you will tell me, yeah, but we won. How much games did we win? Versus Spain, you were on the knee. You were on your knee versus Spain. Versus England, you don't win the game. 1-1. Versus Spain, you do 1-1. Versus Belgium, 2-1. How many times Lukaku? Look at it, they had Lukaku that missed everything. And it's beautiful, and I will not say that we didn't deserve to play, because it is what it is. But were we that strong? Were we believing that we were that strong? Italy was the outsider. They won as a team because they were there, close. Now I didn't see a team. I saw a disaster. Jorginho, guys. Jorginho is the chosen one for Juventus. He's the chosen one for the midfield of Juventus. Boo. I wanted to see that game for Italy trying to qualify, but also to watch Jorginho. To tell you today, after celebrating, I wanted to speak about Jorginho. What were his qualities? How strong? How will he fit with Locatellians? I really wanted to speak about football today. I didn't see him. Who saw Jorginho? Can someone tell me? Jorginho. Who saw Jorginho? Big game disappeared. And when they are telling me again that Barella is the top phenomenon, I will no. I will never let that go anymore. That's over. Ramsey might go to the World Cup. Ramsey will go and he will play. Ancelotti. Probably it's time for Ancelotti. But Pirlo, guys, leave it alone. Leave the guy alone. He's enjoying his life. Leave him alone. This is incredible. This can't happen. I love Italy. I can't watch another World Cup without Italy. I don't even know who I have to support. Ciao, Julian. Congratulations for today. I believe you still won't have hair in 2026. That's true. Calma, Beppe. Karma. It's true. Ciao, Gravos. In 2026, we will have 2 Champions League more. I hope so. I hope so, but again, we will have to count on Juventus because if we are speaking about the other ones, again, that's the problem. They are again now with administration, police, and so on. They are blaming again Juventus that they did I don't know what every time they come. They want to erase Juventus. Say thank you to Juventus instead of trying to erase Juventus. Give that Scudetto back. The day that you will give the Scudetto back to Juventus, guys, you will go to the World Cup. Give that Scudetto back instead of lying. 2 Scudetto you took away. Give them back to Juventus and then you will go to the World Cup. Then you will go. You want to stop the karma? Give the Scudetto back. That's how you will have to do it if you want to go to the World Cup. Otherwise, ciao, ciao. And then Agnelli will help you again to create a strong team to go to the World Cup. That's the problem. That's the real problem. That's the real problem. That's the real problem, I tell you. Give the 2 Scudetto back. Take that Scudetto from Carton, from Inter. They want to celebrate now the 20th Scudetto. What 20 Scudetto? If you have 13, you can already say thank you. He was invisible, guys. He was bad. Bad. Ciao, Marco. Beppe, why are you taking so many lose lately? This is so sad. But what we... I don't know. But this I know. For Juventus, I also know, but I love Juventus. I defend Juventus. This I can't defend. If you give me Beppe, if you give me Verratti, Jorginho, and Barella, if you give me these 3 players in the midfield, guys, you add Insigne is not my favorite player. Copy paste from the tries to be a wannabe Del Piero, but Insigne, okay, he's doing some good things. You give me that midfield, guys. You give me that midfield. We go to the World Cup. We are going to the World Cup, guys. If Italy today they have to play versus, it's already a shame. I don't know if you realize. I don't know if you really realize the situation. Italy, la nazionale italiana, 4 World Cups here on the show. Let's count them. How many stars? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have 4 stars on your shirt, it's already a shame to play today. Normally we should play like the friendlies today. We are playing in or out games versus Sweden. Now versus Macedonia. That's already the shame. We should be ashamed. There were 33,000 people in the stadium, Barbera, from Palermo. 33,000 people. They should never have been there. It's a shame already to be there. It's already a shame to be there. Today I need to speak about Juventus. I need to speak about Mbappé, about Mohamed Salah, about the post-Dybala. I have to speak about this during the international break. Mercato never sleeps. Why am I speaking about that team? Why am I speaking about Italy? Why am I speaking about Calcio? Why am I speaking about World Cup? We should have played a friendly. I would not even watch a friendly. Guys, I didn't care about friendly. Why should I watch the players from Roma, from Napoli? Hey, you want to play with the best teams in Italy? You want to play with the best teams in Italy? We have a player from Napoli, a player from Lazio, a player from Sassuolo, a player from Sassuolo. Are we joking? We are playing with a player from Sassuolo. Show me the French national team. Show me the French national team. L'équipe de France. I want to see l'équipe de France. L'équipe de France. Show me France. Where are they? La France. Here we are. France. The squad of France. L'Anglais. Where is he playing, that guy? I don't know. Barcelona. Then we have what are these players? Varane, Manchester United. Teo Hernandez, Milan, Juventus. Nkunku, top player. Guendouzi, I don't know that player. Paul Pogba, Griezmann, Coman. Look in the strikers. Look at the strikers. Griezmann, Coman, Mbappe, Giroud, Benzema. Guys, are we laughing? Are we laughing? Is the joke? Is the joke? We are playing with Sassuolo. In the midfield, Verratti was good. Jorginho, Barella. But if you can't do something with that midfield, I don't know what you need. What do you need there? What do you want there? What do you want? Pirlo is not playing anymore. Pirlo. What do you want? Pogba is not Italian, guys. It should be the best midfield ever. Then if you are going back in time in 2006, Gattuso, la grinta di Gattuso. Where was the grinta di Gattuso today? Nowhere. Emerson is playing in I don't know where, Lyon. When Jorginho missed two decisive penalties in a row versus Switzerland, then I realized we are not going to qualify. He's penalty merchant for Chelsea, but not for Italy. Ciao, thank you for the donation, Sisman. The penalty, sometimes you score, sometimes not. The way that he scored, that he went for the penalty was a disaster. Of course, it was a disaster. Now I don't want to blame Jorginho because of the failed penalties, because only the one, Roberto Baggio missed a penalty. How many players missed penalties in the Lionel Messi? So missing a penalty, it happens. Now, you should not even need a penalty versus Switzerland. You were not able. You were not even able to beat Switzerland, guys. We are joking here. We are speaking about Italy. Let me go to the results of Italy. Italian national team fixtures. Let's go to the fixtures. I will tell you, Italy that did the record of unbeaten run, all competitions, results. Let me check. Today we lose versus Northern Ireland. We did 0-0 Northern Ireland, 1-1 Italy, Switzerland. Then, yes, we won versus Belgium, the third spot, because we lost versus Spain. Do you remember we lost versus Spain? 5-0 versus Lithuania, 8th of September. Then 0-0 Switzerland, 1-1 Bulgaria. I forgot about Bulgaria. You go to the Euro, 1-1 England. Penalty, 1-1. 1-1 Spain, 2-1 Belgium, 2-1 Austria in the added times, if I'm not wrong, in extra time versus Austria. You were about to be eliminated by Austria. Italy, Wales, 1-0. Italy, Switzerland, 3-0 and 3-0 Turkey. The only two games because we surprised because everyone was seeing us as underdogs. Disaster. A shame today. A shame. 600 people are watching. A shame. I am ashamed. I should close the live here because it's really a shame. Colo, ciao Colo. Beppe, I don't know if you saw what I wrote on Twitter. No, I didn't yet. But Italy haven't played a World Cup knockout game since 2006 finals versus France, and Chiellini and Bonucci have never played a World Cup knockout stage. I didn't see it, but it's correct, and they will never play. They will never play a knockout stage. Never in their life. It's really sad, guys. It's really sad. 2006, we won the World Cup and we didn't. Tell me I'm biased. Tell me I'm exaggerated because I love Juventus too much. Tell me. I will accept. That you tell me that. But the facts are there. They dismantled Juventus. They sent us in Serie B. Look at what happened to the Italian football movement. We lost. Serie A lost versus Premier League. Farmers. They didn't even know they were doing kick and run or rush. I don't know. Kick and rush they were doing. That's the truth. They didn't understand football. They invented football, but they didn't understand football. Look at what they did. Dismantling Juventus. Look at what they did. They lost and they don't understand because they are still trying. They are still trying to put us in Serie B or delete our club. That's what they are doing. Verratti played well. Verratti played well. Verratti played super well. Barella is not at all. He's not at top. Yeah, he was not at top versus Spain. Tell me. Versus Spain, he was not at top. England, he was not at top. Qualification games, I don't remember versus what team. He was not at top. How many times will we excuse? Big games, he disappears. He's a talented player. I saw him playing some games. Blah. And probably will play the game of his life versus Juventus. Probably. Ghost. It's true. But then why you play him? Why you play Barella? Why you play him? The midfield dominated Catana. They dominated. Sterile possession. How much possession? At a certain moment, it was a disaster. At a certain moment, disaster. We were at 72% possession. Disaster. Ciao, Strasbourg, Steve. Salut, Strasbourg, Steve. I don't know if you speak French or not, if you come from la belle ville de Strasbourg. But anyway, thank you, Steve. Thank you for your subscription, my friend. From in the family, that's really appreciated. Let's play a sound at least. Disaster. Mamma mia. What will we do in 2022 on the channel? Who will we support? I don't care about the other teams. I don't like the other teams. I really don't care about the other teams. Who do you want me to support then? I don't even know who's qualified because I don't care. What do you want me to do, guys? We will have to wait again. I will show it again. We will have to wait until 2026. I don't know if I will watch that World Cup. At the moment, I don't know. Thank you for being a member, Steven. And Steven, he continued. Wait. Let me read this message of Steven. Thank you for your big donation, my friend. Thank you. We're saying, oh, pay attention. He's saying, I am a big Lazio fan, and obviously I love Ciro Immobile, but I feel like when he puts on the Azzurri strip, he can't cope with the pressure. There is a reason why he plays for Lazio, decent size club, and not a powerful club like Juve. Thank you for your donation, Strasbourg, Steven. That is a Lazio fan. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Also, welcome here on the channel. I really love that you are here. Steve, look, I have nothing personal against players. From my own team, also for the other teams. I respect every single person on earth and the people on the channel. They know it. But at a certain moment, you have to say when there is a problem. Ciro Immobile, he won 36 goals. Capo Cannoniere. So nobody can say that he's a bad player. Nobody can say that he doesn't have some skills, that he doesn't understand how to score, because that would be really dishonest. That will not be the reality. Otherwise, you can't score 36 goals in Serie A. Now, he's there with 21 goals in Serie A again this season. Only 6 penalties, because we are calling him sometimes Pemobile, or I don't know what. It's not true. Only 6 penalties, so that means that he scored 15 goals. But with the Italian national teams, it is years and years and years that he has a problem. Mental problem. Blocked. The guy is blocked and he doesn't know what to do. And the problem is insisting, and that's not his fault. That's the fault of Mancini. With Mancini, you should go to him and say, look, Ciro, I tried everything with you. I love you. I played for Lazio. I understand. We have a great relationship. You know what? You come to my house. We will eat some popcorn. We will do whatever. I will do a barbecue. I will do whatever. Let's call your wife, your kids, whatever, with my family. And we will have a really nice time. We will watch the beautiful Sogno Azzurri on Netflix again. We will watch the tapes of the whatever, Euro. Look, I made you win something that probably was not even for you. You won Euro 2020. You won it. You have a medal. You have a golden medal at home. I did everything. I did even more for you than what we had to do. But now we will stop with that circus. We will stop. I will not call you. Okay? It's a really important game. I'm playing my face, Mancini. We are playing for the heart and the emotions for millions of Italians in the world. and now you step aside. And now you step aside. You want to, you come with us, I will pay for you the ticket, you come to Palermo, you sit there in the stands. I don't know if you bring bad luck or not, but at least that's the max I can do for you. But I appreciate the honesty. Then again, at Juventus, he is our youth product from Juventus, and I appreciate it. At his home, he has a frame with the number 17 of Juventus when he had a debut in Serie A, or at least a debut with Juventus. I don't remember what game. So you know, we have to respect a player like Immobile, bit Immobile. That's not World Cup. That's not World Cup material. Let's be honest. Ciao Martina, sister. Mancini had to make changes way earlier. Took too long to take off Barella, Berardi, and Immobile. Totally correct. Ciao Martina. Ciao Martina. Ciao Peppe. Ciao Clovis. Sorry guys if I don't read all the comments. Ciao my friend. Thomas, before it was Italia don't win because they play Catenaccio, outdated. Now it's Italia are not winning because they play tiki-taka. Proof style is irrelevant. If you don't score, you're out. But how many times did we spoke about that on the channel? If you don't score, you are out. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the truth. Let's celebrate and support Colombia if they qualify. But at least we will watch our players from Italy. We will try to watch them. Ciao, Jason. Argentina. If there is Matias Soule, maybe Matias. I don't like Argentina. The Netherlands, probably the Netherlands. I like the Netherlands. I like the Netherlands. Let's see. I don't know, guys. I don't want to think about it because I'm already in depression now. And the music is too loud. I will put it down. Strasbourg Steve, I'm American with Polish, Hungarian, and Alsatian roots, but I want to learn French, Beppe. My heart breaks for Italian. It's just unacceptable. But hopefully for you, you have one of the teams that will go to the World Cup, or USA, or Poland, or Hungary. France maybe, so you will have some choice. I have no choice anymore. I live in Belgium. I don't support Belgium. Mamma mia, disaster. Thank you for your donation, buddy. Let me check if there are some people that are waiting. Strasbourg Steve again. Strasbourg Steve on fire today. Another reason I think that Ciro struggles with Italy compared to Lazio is that when he is with Lazio, he plays 40 plus games a season and he can develop chemistry with Luis Alberto, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Felipe Anderson, etc., etc. But that's a total correct comment, absolutely 100%, and that's what I'm saying always. When you're watching Lazio playing, the way they play with, hopefully I didn't miss any comments, guys. If not, I will go back with the comments, but normally I should not. But at Lazio, even if sometimes they are playing a 4-3-3, Ciro Immobile, he's served, okay? The team is serving Ciro Immobile. While with Italy, it's not like that. It's not, and that's why it didn't work today. Why? Because Insigne is not a player that is serving players. Berardi is not a player that is serving players, okay? Berardi and Insigne, and especially with Chiesa, they are two. Chiesa, Insigne, Berardi, they are players that try to go for the goal. They want to go for the goal. They want to score. That's in their DNA. That's their skill. That's why they are strong. We know it. Chiesa, he knows. He goes and he shot. Insigne has the qualities to stop the ball and to go with that tiro a giro, il gol alla Del Piero. We know that. And that means that actually Immobile is unnecessary. Today, in the first half, how many long balls did we see from Jorginho, from the guy from the defense, Bastoni? Bastoni will be strong in the future. I don't know if today he was not in danger, but in the future he will be strong. These long balls, that's not for Immobile, guys. That's not for Immobile. It succeeded one time. I don't remember with what player. With Immobile in the second half, a long ball, and he stopped because he didn't have the power to go through. It's true. We are playing for the wings, and the wings has to score. So why do we have an Immobile, unnecessary Immobile? During the Euro, do you remember at a certain moment, it was way too late, but at a certain moment, Mancini, he understood it, and what did he do? He put Immobile out, Bellotti out, and we played with that falso 9 role. Hey, because it's not, you don't need the magic, you don't need Harvard to understand that if you are playing with wingers with the qualities to enter and to shot, and that's why Berardi is playing on the right and Insigne is playing on the left, because they are not there to give the ball to Bellotti. They are there to Bellotti or Immobile. They are there to score. So why do you need a player like that? Why? Why? And especially if we are when you are playing versus a team like Macedonia with giants in defense that are taking all the balls. We had 32 attempts. 32 at the corners. I don't even know how many corners did we had today. How many corners? I'm afraid to check the corners that we had. I'm afraid. Of course, double digit corners. That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me check. I'm scared to see, guys. I'm really scared to see the corner kicks. 16 0, 16 0. Even every shot from the Immobile took was blocked. It's true. It's correct. It's correct. It's correct. Ciao, Siamak. Another disappointment. But as we used to say, it is what it is. It is what it is. This time it is what it is. It hurts. This time it hurts a lot, guys. This time it hurts really a lot. Ciao Alessio, came out of the denial phase. I am going in phase 2, so sad. Anyway, Forza Juve, Forza Juve. Forza Juve, guys. I don't know if some people, they want to put a maximum of like, it's the moment, It is the moment. 16 corners, mamma mia. It's true, if you are looking at all the strikers we had in history, Vieri, Vialli, Ravanelli, Mancini, Pippo Inzaghi, Del Piero, Totti, I can go at infinity. We disappeared, guys. We disappeared. We don't have the money to produce players anymore. No, I don't. No. Brazil, no. Since '94, guys, that was the first time I cried for football. In '94, when we lost the final at penalty because of Brazil, and since that day, ciao. No, not Brazil, guys. How can you? They have how many World Cups? 5. We need to catch them. We can't take even more distance. Why Bernardeschi didn't play? It's good, guys. Bernardeschi was totally out of form. Like look, Villarreal and so on and so on. So it's better. It's good actually that they didn't play. Otherwise, people would have said it's because of Juve players. Pay attention because Katana. I forgot that one. Thank you, Katana. He extended his contract on the channel, becoming a member. Sometimes there are people that renew. It's not always like Juventus where nobody will renew. Here, some people are renewing. Katana renewed, and he said on the channel. Wait, let me read it. He said, where is the Katana message? Where was it? It's this one, I believe. Yeah. Katana said, if Mancini out, who is in? Max, Italiano, Conte. No, Italiano just started his career as a coach. Let him do. Antonio Conte, he will go, he will play 2 years, and then he will be crazy because he wants to play every day on the field. So Conte, no. Forget about Conte. Maybe Gasperini, probably Ancelotti. If they don't win the Champions League, probably Ancelotti, guys. Probably Ancelotti. That's what I believe. Arif extended as well, and let me put then a music for both of them. For me, it comes down to what I've been crying about over the last 10 years. Regista rule is 20 years ago. Only Italian use it, and there is the result. I don't know if that's the only problem, but it's true that only in Italy we are playing with that regista role. Even if Jorginho is playing with Chelsea, is supported by Conte, it's another way of playing, but he has the same characteristic. They won the Champions League, they won Euro 2020. But it's true that the regista, especially when the regista is not even having the ball, because today, a ghost, Jorginho, a ghost. You know what he did, Jorginho? That's what he did, and that's what Italy did. People, they will laugh, and they will be correct. They will be correct. Miracle Beppe. Burek, I'm happy for Macedonia. of course, because we have some people from Macedonia on the channel. So I'm always happy when our friends are happy. But I'm super sad, huh? I'm super sad. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Ciao, Pablo. Pablo is saying, I'm happy that Macedonia won for once. It's all about belief. But look at how they celebrated. Look at how they celebrated. Look at how they celebrated. Mamma mia. And they deserve. They deserve. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm saying always in football, you can play whatever you want. Beautiful football, attacking football, possession. You can play with whatever technique you want. There is only one truth in football. The only truth in football is put that ball into the goal. If you put that ball into the goal, you win. And you have to do it one more time than the other one. Of course. Of course. That's the only thing that counts. That's the only thing that counts. Let me try to find. I'm trying to find the picture of Pablo. Let me check if I can find. Where is Pablo? I saw Pablo. Ciao, Shatterdust. Italy is struggling to produce strikers. We already read that. Maybe I'm too far. Maybe I'm too far. Can we go back to Pablo? Wait. Hey, Gulam, stop with spoiling the channel because you are making me difficult to read the comments of the people, and then I will ban you. I want. Hey, that's because of you that I can't find the here we are with Pablo. Ciao, Pablo. Happy that Macedonia won. For once, it's all about the belief. Thank you for being on the channel, Pablo. But yes, it's true. Fino alla fine. They had the mentality of the fino alla fine that we didn't have. We didn't have the fino alla fine mentality because you saw it already in the second half. At a certain moment, Macedonia was starting to believe, and Italy had no energy, absolutely no energy to come back. Disaster. I'm really sad, guys. I'm really, 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 really sad. Beppe for coach, no, I will do even worse. I will do even worse, guys. Guys. I'm speaking. It's easy to speak behind the computer, guys. It's easy. You stay. You are frustrated. You go. You put the camera on and you speak, and you speak out of frustration. And after, it's easy to say, "I would have done that. I would have done that." We have two problems, guys. Why we are not qualified for the World Cup for the second time? The first one is because we have to be honest. There is no big Italian talents anymore. The regeneration of Vieri, Del Piero, Cannavaro, Cannavaro. It's over. It's over, guys. Since long time. 2006 era is done. We are in 2022. And after 2006, we were not able. Some exceptions sometimes. Some exceptions. Juventus has to rebuild. Look at how many Italian players there are in Juventus. You know when was the last season that we had more Italian than foreign players at Juventus? It was the season 14-15. That was the last season where in percentage-wise you had more Italian than foreign players. Because we had to rebuild. But the Italian players, they were a consequence of Serie B. Second division, you go up, you don't have the money to buy. That's the truth. That's the truth. That's the big problem. That's the truth. You were not able to anymore. So it's over. Strasbourg Steve, hey Beppe, could explain the perks of being member of the channel. I love your personality and passion you have for football. Grande Strasbourg, of course I can. First of all, it's a lot easier for me because you have 3 levels, of course, to being a member. The first one is easy because I can see who you're writing, because otherwise, especially when we are a lot of people on the chat, I can't see all the messages. So I have the possibility to see you, like Alessio, like Arif, like Stefano Castelli, Beppe for coach, Strasbourg. So I'm able to see all your messages. That's the easy one. Shout out. Then when I see also the people are commenting also in the videos, I'm also really faster in answering them. And then when you are in the 3rd level, you can write me a message on Instagram, Telegram, whatever. You contact me if you want to go up on the channel to discuss with me about football. We can fix that, and that's easy. You have to ask me, of course. And sometimes I'm trying to do also special videos for the people. So it's written also in the description. But what I want to do also really soon is trying to do also a giveaway for a Juve shirt. I don't know if you would like a Juve shirt because you are a Lazio fan, but We'll try to do that. And speaking about Gravina, because I saw the message here from Gravina. Gravina, you're expecting after a second time that he's not anymore. That is not anymore in the World Cup for the second time. You are expecting that he will dismiss himself, that he will say, okay, it's also my fault because I couldn't make sure that the Italian movement was growing for the second times in a row. So probably I will dismiss because I'm an incompetent. Instead of speaking bad about Juventus and saying if they go to the Super League, they will be banned about Serie A. The guy is not learning, He's not learning. So instead of speaking about Juve, think about Italy. Think about the stadiums that they are really old. Look at the stadiums that you have. Look at the stadium of Napoli, of Milan. Milan is a beautiful stadium. I went there in San Siro in 2004. But it's old. It's old. It's old. Look at the stadiums. Even Commisso is saying, look at the stadium of Fiorentina. It's a disaster. Roma, Olimpico. You go there, you are there. It's like I'm living in Brussels, and it's easier to watch the game than when you are there in the stadium. Guys, are we laughing? These are the real problems of Italian football. The stadium is a disaster. The youth academies, women football. Women football is not even professional today. From next year, finally, they will enter the professional leagues. Women football. Youth academy. They gave the opportunity because Juventus insisted to have under 23 teams. Only Juventus did. What is the answer from Gravina? The only answer from Gravina is we will maybe do the playoffs from next year. Playoffs what? Playoffs. Playoffs what? For 6 games more? This is not fair. Playoff is not fair. If you win after 38 games, it means that you are the strongest one. Why reducing everything to a small tournament? Is that the answer that you have to make sure that Italian football will compete again with Premier League? Is that the answer? Playoffs. That's the only answer after so many years that you are there with Italy out of the World Cup for a second time in a row. These are the problems that has to be taken care about. Our friend from Macedonia, I'm sorry for Italy, but we won. Congratulations, Antonio. You wrote me a message on Instagram. I didn't even want to open it. It's a miracle for my Macedonia. For us, it's a huge thing. I am still sorry that we played against Italy. I love Italy. I love Juve. I love Beppe. Anyways, Forza Juve. Grande Antonio, congratulations for you. We are a Juve channel, and we always said Juventini of the world. So I'm happy for the people that we have that are celebrating that are not Italian, of course. I will support every Juventino country on this channel because I can't support Juventus anymore. Marco, Beppe, on a positive note, what do you think about Raspadori? He looked really good. Would like him at Juve. He looked promising. It's true. I was hoping that he could make the difference. On the other side, well done. Because if he scored the winning goal, maybe from, I don't know how much. Sassuolo is always asking 40 million. Whatever player, it's 40 million probably. But instead of 40, probably Sassuolo would have asked 60. So it's good that he didn't score. But he looks promising, I agree. In a few minutes, we will speak about Juventus for the people that wants to remain speaking about Juve. Because today I was on Juventus Live. I wrote a lot of things here on my paper that I want to speak about Juventus Mercato, guys. But wait, let's speak out the frustrations first. Balotelli, mamma mia. No, Balotelli, no, guys. No, Nick. The guy was playing at Monza last year. Is that the answer that people are giving me for the prestigious national Italian team? Balotelli. He was playing with Monza, now he's playing in Turkey. Guys, we have to be serious at a certain moment. We can't joke with these kind of things. We are speaking about the Italian national team. Should be here. We should be proud. I have about 80, 90 different football kits from all different teams. Lots of Lazio, Newcastle, and a few from FC Strasbourg kits, plus a bunch of random ones. A Juve shirt would be a nice addition. You see, Steve. Thank you for your donation, buddy. A Juve beautiful. We have a lot here. We have a lot of Juve shirt. I love collectors. Look at that, 80, 90 different football kits. That's more than I have. But I go only for Juve, except of a few. But that's more than I have. Anthony Francesco, the Euro Cup, and thank you for the donations, buddy. The Euro Cup was a flash in the pan. Still a lot of issues, but yeah. Mostly because of the development and neglection by Italian clubs. Juve is the only club making an effort to sign Italian guys. It's correct. It's correct. Or you have the teams that are obliged to go for Italian because they are in a moment of depression, because they can't go abroad, because of this. But it's correct. It's totally correct. I don't want to speak here about Juve being the savior of Italy, because today they were nobody. We are also quite weak with Italian players. It's the truth. It's the truth. We are quite weak as well. So let's not say that Juve is the best example, but Italian football has a problem. We have a big problem, and I spoke already about it. The stadiums, the marketing, the fact that look at what YouTube is doing with Premier League. Look at what Serie A is doing with Premier League. They try to, and they are trying to think also forward, but it's a problem. It's a problem, guys. It's a big problem. Marketing wise, everything is a problem, guys. They were not even able to sell the rights in North Africa. It's a problem. It's a real problem. They are giving the games of Serie A for free on YouTube, without marketing, without nothing. Look, I am living in Belgium, okay? I'm living in Belgium. I have a subscription to Belgium television. They start like 2 minutes before the game. They stop 30 seconds after the triple whistle. At halftime, they are showing me an interview about Jérémy Doku, about Courtois, about this, about that. I don't care about that. I want to hear and feel and breathe football in the country I live. And that's a problem, guys. How do you want me to... I'm a Juventino, I love Serie A, I'm Italian, but how do you want me to make me fall in love from Serie A if you are showing me the interview of Jérémy Doku at halftime of Inter Milan? You're showing me Doku. What Doku? Doku what? That's the problem. Thank you, MLG, for becoming a member of the channel. Grande MLG. Grande MLG. Disaster. Yeah, it's true, FBI. It's true. It's correct. What do you want me to say? It's correct. It's the correct. It's true. We have to take it. Steven Tirone, Macedonia won, but come on, they didn't deserve it. It's not about deserving or not. It's easy, guys. Football is easy. How many times do you have the book here? Look what's written. È molto semplice. What does that mean? È molto semplice. È molto semplice. That means it is really easy. It is really easy. You score more than the other one, you go to the next round. You don't score, you go home. It's true. It's not about deserve. Deserve what? If you are 32 attempts and you do only 5 shots on target, deserve what? It's true. That's why I said the same thing versus Fiorentina. Juve Fiorentina, you go across of Quadrado, own goal. You win 1-0. Deserve. Who cares about deserve? Who cares? You win, you go. You don't win, you go home. Villarreal, they played 75 minutes like that. They went with a penalty, boom, and they go. Hey, Villarreal will play now versus I don't know what team. Bayern Munich. I don't know what team. Can you punch the screen again? We need to let more frustration. Ken should have called. No, Ken. The problem with Ken should have developed to deserve to be with the Italian national team today. Ken should have developed to be there with the Italian team today, but Ken didn't. He didn't. Thank you, my friend. Um, Anthony Francesco, I'm sorry, but Zaniolo should have been playing. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Zaniolo should have played today. FBI, I read you. I'm okay. Now we will have to stop, FBI. Otherwise, I will call the police. Let me read a few comments of the people on the chat. Locatelli, ciao Beppe, sorry about Italy going out. I am getting many unhappy messages from my relatives. You can always support England. Let's not exaggerate, guys. Let's not exaggerate. Can you imagine Beppe supporting Maguire? No, no. Pablo is saying, wait, because there was a message for me from Pablo. Did I miss it? Pablo was, here. Macedonia never gets win like this, especially against Italy. This is a huge accomplishment for us and means a lot for a small country like Macedonia is. But of course, it's you can be proud of what you did today. I will never criticize. When Steven was saying earlier, it's not deserved. Deserve what? You win, you deserve. You go through. You go through. It is totally correct. That's football. It is really simple. So Pablo, congratulations for Macedonia. Played well. They had a plan. They knew what to do, and they did it. Like Villarreal, they kicked Juventus out of Champions League. Congratulations. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. So we have to say congratulations to Macedonia today. And then, will they play and with a plan versus Portugal and they will go through? Congratulations to them. If not, it remains a historical moment like Juventus women. Yesterday, Juventus women, mamma mia. Historical moment for Juventus women. They won versus Lyon 2-1 at home. Great, super. Lyon probably one of the best teams women football on earth. Congratulations to the women. But if next game on Thursday, 31st of March, if we are eliminated, that means that Lyon, they deserve to go through and not Juventus. And you can do whatever you want. You can say, yeah, but we played well. You played well, it's great. Conte, people, they love Antonio Conte. Conte said something that I always appreciate. I have all the books, guys. Then people, they tell me, Beppe, why you speak football, blah, 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 blah. I have a lot of books, guys. La Juve di Antonio Conte. I have whatever. I have the book from Andrea Pirlo. He's speaking about Conte. I have the book from, if you tell, yeah, but you look only Juventus. It's not true. I have the book from Alex Ferguson. I have the book from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I have the book from everyone. I read a lot of books to inform, to open my mind. You know what, guys? Antonio Conte, he said, the one that wins, he celebrates. The one that is second, he can only read the first one that wins. It's true. The second one, nobody remember about the second one. Nobody remember. Guys, Juventus in Champions League, they did much better than Inter. They did much better than Inter. Juventus went 9 times in the final. That means that Juventus, for 9 times, they went further than Inter. Okay? Juventus is mocked because we lost 7 finals. Inter has 3 Champions League, Juventus 2. Why? Because we lost. Because we lost them. Because we lost them. That's the truth. That's the honest thing. Because we lost the finals. Normally, in a correct world, people would say that Juventus is stronger than Inter in Champions League because they went a lot of time further than Inter in Champions League. No, this is football. Football is who wins. You don't win, you forget. It's true. When a team is going to play for penalties like Macedonia, clearly we are doing your best strategy is run into the box as much as possible and provoke a penalty. Football is literally Juve slogan fino alla fine. It's true. It's true. Look what happened today. If you score more goals than the other guys, then you win. It's simple. Beppe, I have been avoiding football the last couple of days. Just today I start again and this happens. And maybe you should have avoided a bit more, Alessio. Guys, we went on a 38 game unbeaten streak and we find ourselves in that position. Yeah, but the 38 games unbeaten streak, at the end we lost versus, when it mattered, we lost versus Spain. in Confederation League, and then look at now, MLG, look at what happened. It's beautiful to have the record of 38 games unbeaten. I don't care. What do you want me to tell to my son? Go to school tomorrow, and when your friends, they will mock you, because the friends will mock him. Of course they will mock him. When his friends will mock him, he will say, yeah, but we had 38 Scudetto, 38 games unbeaten. You know, the trophy that you are lifting in FIFA with the bug where there is actually no trophy, that we are not like that. We are Italy. Molto semplice. You defend, and if you have Dybala, you score. And not always, because the problem is that you need to have Dybala. And if Dybala is able only to play 20 games out of 50, that means that 30 games you don't have him. And that's difficult. If likes work on deserve, many things would be different. That's a really, 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 really nice thing as well. It's true. And also life. It's not only football, it's also life. Life is not always deserving. It's luck, being there on the right time, the skills, pay attention. We will not say everything is on luck. There are a lot of factors, but at the end, it is what it is. What a disaster week. Zaniolo should have played and was the robbery of the night, in my opinion. I agree that Zaniolo should have played, but apparently Mancini, the best coach on earth, from people, they tell me, Beppe, Mancini. We are out. We are out. Because he decided to go for Berardi and Immobile. And because he was super slow. Remember when they told me, yeah, but Allegri didn't do the changes versus Villarreal. Why didn't he do the changes versus Villarreal? Why? Because Dybala came from injury, didn't have more than 20 minutes in the leg. Chiellini, the same. There were only 5 players on the bench. There was only 5 players on the bench. He couldn't. Mancini could. He could do the changes. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. I like Canada. I have family in Canada as well, so I will see. It's on the moment, but USA, Canada. True. Marco, I don't like to think about what ifs, and I am a huge Ballo fan, but I do feel like he could have scored one. Congratulations to Macedonia. That's the nice thing of the channel. A lot of people are saying congratulations to Macedonia. Literally after the game, I didn't feel mad or hate. I kind of felt happy for Macedonia. It might be because I have Canada in the World Cup, but I'm Italian true and true. But you know, we can say bravo to Macedonia, of course. Nobody's hating Macedonia. Why should we? Maximum of fly. Today I would even say it's okay to not put a maximum of fly back, but the biggest news from this evening will be Chiellini will retire at the end of the season. I don't know if he will retire, but he will, yeah. Can we switch a bit and speak a bit about Juventus? I believe, I'm nearly sure that Chiellini will stop at the end of the season. So enjoy that big man here behind me. Enjoy him. Guys, fucking look at that. I will show you one thing, guys. Look at that. World Cup, my first video game. World Cup 90. Sega. World Cup Italy 90. These are things, guys, you don't even know what it is, I'm sure. Look at that. USA 94. Roberto Baggio. Look at that, guys. You don't know what it is. I'm sure you don't know. You never saw that thing in your life, huh? There you go. That is what it is, guys. I'm really, really, really sad now. I'm really sad now. Disaster. Unpopular opinion. That's unpopular. That's unpopular. Berardi played a good game, but once he got in the box, it's like he realized where he was and that he wasn't against Salernitana on Sassuolo and match day 30. That's true, that's true. Ciao Adam. You give me Immobile more chance and you expect other result. That's stupid, but it's true. It's true. At a certain moment, you have to stop. No, Beppe, no, I will not support Belgium, guys. No. Without Elmas and Pandev retired, but it's true. Their best player was not even there, Elmas. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Stavros, indeed, we did much more than Inter in the Champions League, and guess what? No one gives us credit. Being second means you are the first loser. I'm a bit behind with my comments. Let me go a bit further. Moise Almonet. Moise Almonet saying if you win, you deserve it unless you are Inter. That's another story. Today, Moise, he wanted to make me even more angry. Looks like I'm not even angry enough. He wanted to remind me what Inter did in 2006, finishing third and then receiving the Scudetto. Disaster. Thank you for your donation, buddy. Guys, let me take a Grodino so that we do a mini break, Grodino, and then we speak about Juventus and all the things I have here on the paper. I have written a lot today. Yeah? What a throwback. Yeah. Italia 90, where we were organizing it. What a disaster. Disaster. Let me go and bring you a Grodino, and then we start again. So I will put the countdown for 1 minute, and we go. We are back. I told you, 1 minute and we are back. So hopefully you're still all there. You didn't go away. Grodino, manager of Grodino, wherever you are in the world, whoever you are, please sponsor me. I need some Grodino in my life. You are the only thing that makes me happy. Grodino. Grodino makes me happy. That's a therapy session. That's the therapy session of the ASMR from the Italian team, guys. What a disaster. What is Grodino? Grodino is aperitivo non alcolico, so it's not an alcoholic drink, non-alcolico. It's a kind of aperitif. It's really nice, really great taste. Look on the internet and you will have a really nice thing. Good night, Katana. He went to bed, of course. I've only been a supporter of Juventus since December 2020, but Chiellini is why I chose to support. Enjoy the last day of Chiellini. Just halal. Ciao Aman. You know that on the channel I try to be an example. Not drinking, smoking, even if sometimes when I go on a break. So Juve talk, guys. Stavro is saying I still hear the vape. Um, so Juve talk, Juve, guys. Today I was on a. Mamma mia. Oof. My tweet is getting a lot of hate probably. Mamma mia. Ooh la la. What did I do? Wait. I made a tweet against 2006 and people now. Mamma mia. So, guys, uh, Pepe, now I can finally say it to you, but I'm devastated by the Dybala news. I thought it was never gonna happen. You have to watch my video with the 5 stages of mourning. You have to watch it. So I was today. Wait, let me first read of Zaki. Zaki, thank you for the donation, buddy. Bro, Mario left with it. Left. Bro, Mario left Mark with Italy in his short time. You hate him or love it, but Mario is still better than Ciro and Bellotti, at least for Italy. But no, of course, for Italy, it's true. The problem of Mario Balotelli, guys, is Mario Balotelli is an unstable person. We are speaking about Moisken, that is our own player, and we are harsh. Imagine if it's another player from another team. That's the problem with Mario Balotelli. It was the same problem as Cassano, guys. Cassano. Do we want to speak about the real talent of Cassano? Cassano is an Interista, Inter fan. It would be easy to hate, but the talent of Cassano, not a lot of players had the talent of Cassano. I remember when that goal when he was playing at Barri, that first goal that he scored, mamma mia, oh, he was young. The guy, he went to Real Madrid. He had some questionable choice of clothes. Fashion was not his best, but the guy was a talent. The problem is here. And players like Cassano, like Balotelli, they are a real poison. With a guy like Balotelli, you never win Euro 2020 because these guys are real problems. Hey, it is what it is, guys. They also admit it, and it's not me speaking bad about players. The qualities of Balotelli are undiscussable. He could have been one of the best players on earth. It's not about hate or not. It's just sometimes I'm a people manager. You know my work, I manage people, a lot of people. You have to find also a balance in your team. And the best teams that won big trophies is because they have a cohesive team. You have the talent pair with a team. If you don't have a team, you lose 50%. And Mario Balotelli is not a player. And look, Mancini, he launched him at Inter. He believed in him at Manchester City. He tried to relaunch his career multiple times. He even took him. It's difficult for Mario. I understand that in terms of qualities, I understand. In terms of qualities, I understand. And I will never say that Mario is not as good as Immobile and Belotti. He's miles better than both of them. Miles. But if we are honest, look at the career of Immobile. He won a cup with Italy. He's top scorer of Italy, 36, the same goals as Higuain. What did Balotelli do in his career? He was playing in second division. Zaki. And Balotelli, maybe he was there and he could have scored 3 goals today. Probably. And maybe we would not, maybe we would have finished third in qualification rounds. I don't know. I don't know. That's the problem. You never know. That's a big question. Um, you are in stage 2, in the angry phase. Balotelli has the ideal career in reverse. It's true. It's true. It's correct. I hope this loss does something for the young guys in Italy and Serie A. No, it will not, because it's not the first time. It happened in 2010. In 2018, then we won. Yes, we won. It's true, but no, it will not change. It will not change. You will have maybe that sparkling moment of like we had in the Euro 2020. And a lot of people were saying, yeah, Calcio is back. It's not true. It's not true. You want Calcio back? Invest in Calcio. Invest in Italy. Change old mentalities. Change everything. start with giving the permits to the teams to have their own stadium to increase their entry. Look at the financial fair play that will be stopped, and they will put a new rule from UEFA where the teams will be able to spend only 70%. Only, it's a lot, huh? But 70% of their sportive related entries. Okay, 70%, which is a lot. But if you are Atalanta, for example, how much do you earn? I'm just putting like that, huh? You're earning maybe sportive, you're earning, I don't know, 20 million. I don't know, I'm just saying 20 million euro. Okay, fine. And then you have teams like, I don't know, Burnley, and they will earn probably 80 millions. How do you ask to Atalanta to compete versus Burnley? If I'm a football player and I don't care about shirt loyalty, we are not speaking about Locatelli, that is a Juventino, Vlahovic, that is a really smart guy that said no to a lot of million. These exceptions, but majority of players, they don't care. They want the money. They want the money. Why should I go to Atalanta, fourth, fifth team in Italy, instead of and winning 2 million euro if I can go to another team, also there playing 10th position, but I will win 5 million euro. Hey, you are blaming Super League. You were angry. Football of the people. Football of the people. 70% for everyone the same, but the entries are not the same because in Premier League from next year they will win 10 times. They will have 6 billion euro broadcast entries. 6 billion euro for the coming 4 years, I believe. Contract for 4 years. Italy, 600 million. 600 is a lot. But what do you do with 600 millions while the other one has 6 billion entries? Newcastle will earn more than the one that will win the league in Serie A. It's true. How do you want to compete? How do you want to compete? So, I went to Juventus today to speak about Juventus, of course, a bit about Italy, but let's stop thinking about Italy. Mm. So, the good news for certain, the bad news for the other ones is that we know it. We are speaking about him since Sarri time. And I heard it from Leonetti that is really Franco Leonetti, that is always really informed about Juventus, has his own sources in Torino and so on. He said that Jorginho is a player that has always been in the radar of Juventus. Since Sarri time, agent that is speaking to everyone is actually saying actually the same. Um, but this summer, for the next summer, Jorginho was in the priority list, top three, somewhere like that, for our midfield. Apparently, it has been decided that Jorginho should be the chosen one. So that means that in being in that priority list, in a group of people for the midfield, he became first. Jorginho first target of Juventus. I don't know if they will change their mind after today's performance or not performance because I didn't see him today. I didn't see him. Grande Jorginho, but he is the chosen one. He is the chosen one to be that regista. So that means that Juventus will go with Locatelli on the left, Zakaria on the midfield. So that should be Juventus. Of course, we know the problems of Chelsea. What are the problems of Chelsea? They are that they can't sell, they can't buy, they can't spend any money more than what deserve to be traveled to play the games that they have to play. They can't even sell new tickets for their stadium except of the people that has the yearly membership and so on. So first they will have to fix that, and when they fix it, or players need to stop their contract, so that means actually that they can leave for free. From that moment, Jorginho, if he is able to be free from Chelsea, he can become a player of Juventus. So I will tell you, I will ask you with a poll, guys, about Juventus. Now we are speaking about Juve. So let me change. I change it, yeah. So from there we went to here. Huh? Okay, we are good. So Locatelli, Loca, Jorginho, Zakaria, good enough. Not good enough. So that's the first news. It's a poll about our midfield with Jorginho that apparently they're even saying that it would not even cost that much, and they're speaking about 10, 15 million euro kind of bargain for a player like Jorginho. If we go into the stats of Jorginho, can we go to the stats of Jorginho? Wait, let me put it on because I didn't prepare it. Of course, I didn't. So, where is it? No, that's not the one. No, that's the one. That's the one. It's not good, but let me put a transfer market. Not about Dybala, of course, but about Jorginho. Can we go to Jorginho, please? Jorginho. If we go to Jorginho, guys, what do we see? That he is 30 December, so he will become 31. Quite relatively older player. 24 games this season, 6 goals, 2 assists. He's a player that is playing. If we go to the injury list, and that's actually the good news of Jorginho. If you go to the injury list, he missed in his total professional career 3 games. One with Verona because of fever, and muscle fatigue 2 games with Napoli, and that's it. And that's it. So it's a healthy player, a player that is always there to play. Is it good enough? Yes or not? 64% of the people are at the moment saying no, it's not enough for our midfield. We need more. That's what you are telling me. But he's not a bad player. It's not because of today, guys. Today, of course, I'm not happy with how the performance. I don't want to be reactionary. I don't know. What's the poll about Juve, Anthony? Because Jorginho could potentially be the chosen one to reinforce our midfield. Could be. Could be. So Romano and Agresti said that a big signing in the midfield will be both. It can't be Jorginho. And we don't know. What do they consider a big name? Is Jorginho, that won Euro 2020 and won the Champions League, is he a big name? Yes or no? What do they consider a big name? It can be a big name. Jorginho is it's not a small name. Is it a big enough for what we were expecting? That's a big question. That's a big question. Who else? That's a question. For the midfield, guys, that's the name I have for the midfield. That's the because the words that were said to me is that Jorginho is the chosen one for the rebirth of Juventus midfield. Pay attention to Zakaria, because Zakaria, we saw him 3 games. He scored once. He had nearly a second goal in 3 games, and then he was injured. Pay attention because he's a really great player. Today I was speaking with an expert of German football. He was telling me he is a top player, Zakaria. So don't underestimate that Juventus already bought a midfielder. If we have Zakaria, if we have Jorginho, if we have Locatelli, we are Jorginho, Locatelli, Zakaria, we are going one step up front. Then we miss someone else. I agree with you. Bring Verratti. That's the comment that I see here from Nader. Verratti today was great. Today was great. Verratti was impressive. But the problem with Verratti is that Verratti is in a golden jail. You know that story. I repeated it so many times. But when he wanted to go to Barcelona, when he had the chance to go to Barcelona, and he really wanted to go there, and he said it also. Our friend Nasser, the president of Paris Saint-Germain, he made him publicly excuse himself and saying no, that he loves Paris Saint-Germain, that he will be loyal, that he had a moment of doubt, but that he will stay there, and he had to do it. He's in a golden jail until the president of Paris Saint-Germain doesn't want to sell him. He will stay there forever. So forget about it. Beppe, if Mancini resigns, would you take him at Juve? No. Julian. No. 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 Absolutely not. Are we joking? Julian. I already said no before today, months ago. So imagine after today you are asking me a question like that. No. I like Jorginho. He's really good. You cannot put a blame on him for Italy lost today. No, it's true. Uh, but today he didn't do a lot. Huh? With Jorginho, we can put Rovella or Fagioli or both of them in the roster as backup option at the midfield. Yeah, because don't forget that Rovella and or Fagioli will join Juventus as well. One of them, of course. On dirait que la Juve a laissé tomber pour Gravenberg alors que c'est un crack, un jeune et très abordable. Dommage. Comment from Sidusize is that Juventus apparently they gave up for Gravenberg. So I was speaking also with the guy, not Leonetti, but the other one, the expert of German football. He said yes. Yeah, Bayern is really serious on the player. They will not negotiate too much. They presented the first offer for Gravenberg from 15 million plus 10 bonus to arrive at these 25. Ajax said the same answer as for Juventus. No, we want 35. Probably they will think about it. They will increase it. They will arrive at a price without negotiation. It will be 1-2. They go for him. They believe that he can be the next crack. So it will not be a Renato Sanchez type of player, what they did in the past. When Bayern Munich is going for players outside of Germany, they are quite sure. They are quite sure about the potential. So it's a pity. It's a real pity. I agree. I agree, Sidusais. I agree. Beppe, what would be our defense? I have names for our defense. So speaking about our defense, guys, we know that we had the name of Rudiger. Gazzetta dello Sport already said that he signed. He didn't sign yet at the moment. Wait, let me check because I received so many messages at the moment. I will have to read. Um, so they said Rudiger didn't sign at the moment. Apparently, there are only Bayern gave up on him. He wants to see until after Chelsea is out of the Champions League to think about it. He's not bad at Chelsea, yeah? But he really wants to understand the situation there. Again, a difficult situation. He wants to understand it. And then there is still Real Madrid on the player. Real Madrid, Juventus. So pay attention. And they said there are three players. And one of the three will be the next center back of Juventus. They are speaking about Rudiger, speaking about Bremer from Torino, and Koulibaly from Napoli. Koulibaly will probably not extend his contract with Napoli. That means that he will be in his last year of contract, and Napoli will try to cash in. Will they sell Koulibaly to Juve? I I don't know. I doubt about that from Napoli, De Laurentiis to sell Koulibaly to Juventus. But Juventus is there also on Koulibaly. Bremer, it's difficult because Inter is also on him. Apparently, Bremer he prefers even Juventus, according to some rumors. Bremer, we have a joker to play. We have a jolly to play because Mandragora Torino is obliged to buy him if they don't relegate. Looks like they will not relegate, so Torino will be obliged to sign Mandragora for 9 million plus one bonus, so that's 10 million. The value of Bremer will be around 25 million. It can be if Cairo is not stubborn and if we see the reality that Juventus go for Bremer. Bremer, one of the favorite ones. Otherwise, if Rudiger, after Chelsea's elimination or win of Champions League, we'll see, but it will be in a few months, will have to decide where and what he wants to do because he will be a free player. The difference between Bremer and Rudiger is Rudiger has an international profile. He already played in England, he played in Germany, he played in Italy at Roma. Really great player, also leadership, charisma. He is able to play, even if he's right footed, he can play on the left as he's doing also with Chelsea a lot of time. That's a really big advantage for Rudiger. On the other side, he's older. He's not old, he's older than Bremer, and he cost a lot of more money in terms of salary because he's a free agent. Bremer is in cost, is a young player, and he can be also really great addition with Juventus, with De Ligt. And why am I saying with De Ligt? Because De Ligt, he will go nowhere. He stays at Juve at least one more year, and we will try to renew his contract after speaking with Quadrado, De Ligt, and so on and so on. So that's Mercato news about the defenders. Do I have more names? Yes, Singo. Singo is a player, maybe not for this year, but Juventus is still interested in the future for Singo. Maybe not. That will not be the replacement of Dybala, guys. But why not? Why not? Beppe, what position beside the midfield is a priority? Left back, left back. At the moment, no real names on left back except of Emerson. There was that Cambiaso guy, but he went injured, a big injury, so Juventus will now pay attention. Emerson is super underrated and would be a huge upgrade over any fullback we have currently besides Quadrado. Good pace down the wing and great vision. But I agree that Emerson, why not? Why not? I don't know if he's the phenomenon, but he's better than what we have. I agree with that. I agree, and he's a name that is coming also constantly around Juve, but still always the same problem with Jorginho and with Emerson. They are a property from Chelsea, and Chelsea has a problem to sell. Then, if we are speaking about other names, because we spoke about Zaniolo, Zaniolo is a player. Wait, let me check. Let me check. Zaniolo Zaniolo is a player that Juventus is interested. Yes, absolutely. We're speaking about him every single day, but Juventus is paying attention also. Why? Because Juventus, they heard also about the price about Zaniolo. And 70 million, Juventus said, you know what, forget about it. So Juventus is not that close to Zaniolo as people might think. Roma doesn't want money, doesn't want players. They want money. They went crazy with 70 million. Juventus said, you know what, too much money for a player, for a single player, for Zaniolo. We don't want to spend that money, so maybe they will wait for the future, but not now. And then they were speaking also about Berardi. Guys, I'm happy because Berardi, Juventus is not interested in Berardi. And Allegri is not interested in Berardi. So Juve and Allegri, they do not want Berardi, which is great for me. Other names that I wrote here, Haaland will go to La Liga, probably to Barcelona. Zaniolo we spoke, Berardi we spoke, Rüdiger, Bremer, Koulibaly, Jorginho, De Ligt will stay, Singo maybe for the future. Renato Sanchez, we stopped dreaming about the Renato Sanchez. Juventus is not really interested, so Renato Sanchez will not be a Juve player. And if you are speaking about Salah, guys, there is a difference to make between Salah. Salah is a player that Juventus asked information. Salah didn't decide yet. He has a really great relationship with Klopp. He has a really great relationship with the club. He didn't renew because he was pissed off because of past agreements that were not really respected from Liverpool, so he's not really happy about that. And he decided to let them wait a bit, okay? To let them wait and not speak about his contract renewal at the moment, you see? Will he join Juventus? That's a big word, but nobody said that Juventus will sign Mohamed Salah. People like Gazzetta dello Sport, Monblano, and so on, they said that Juventus, they asked for information to the entourage, to the management of Salah, asking, if you don't renew with Liverpool, if Liverpool wants to open the door to sell him, to cash in before losing him for free in 2023, we are there. What do you think about Juve? We're the management, and you know, guys, Juventus, you can say whatever you want. You can say, but Juve is a Finnish club. We don't win in Champions League. Juve is not top club. I saw this morning also on the channel people were saying, why should he downgrade from the best league to the Serie A? Why should he downgrade from the best club elite club to Juventus. Guys, there is one thing that you underestimate and you don't forget. We will speak about Anthony. Aspetta. Meanwhile, you can watch the videos of Anthony on YouTube. I watch them as well. What do you think that I don't watch them? Pay attention. Wait. There is one thing you underestimate is the people. They know what Juventus is. And especially and even more the people that played in Italy, that lived in Italy, that understood calcio from inside. They know about the strength from Juventus. They know how strong Juventus is. And Salah, he didn't say no. The entourage didn't say no to Juve. They said there is nothing concrete. Let's see. We don't speak about value. We don't speak about money. First, he needs to qualify with Egypt to the World Cup. That's his big focus. Then he will continue. He will see. But the door is not closed because people, they understand the value and the greatness of a club like Juventus. So what gives me actually a good feeling, is that Juventus is not asking, with all the respect, about Orsolini from Bologna. Juventus is asking for Salah. If it will not be Salah, it will be another top player. In the midfield, we are speaking about Jorginho, about Pogba, about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Some sources are saying, why not SMS? Why not SMS? It all depends on the crazy Lotito, of course, because Lotito... It's not about Juventus wants SMS or not. We know that Allegri is a big fan of Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. He loves him since years. Since even before Ronaldo, we are on the player. Hey, if Lotito doesn't want to, what do you want to do? If Lotito doesn't want to, what do you want to do? That's a problem. That's another problem. The poll, not good enough. I'm sorry. Thank you, guys. I stopped the poll. So Locatelli, Jorginho, and Zakaria, is it good enough? 60, how much? 62 people, 62% I believe said no, it's not enough. I understand. I kind of understand. 61% said no. And now we are in a boom boom mercato. Now it's boom boom mercato. Mercato never sleeps, I told you. So what else? What we were speaking about? Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, it all depends on Lotito. What does he want to do? So it's not that Juventus wants or not, but if we are speaking about Mohamed Salah in the front, we are speaking about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, these kind of profile, even Jorginho, top priority for the midfield. What does that mean? That Allegri is going for Locatelli as a mezzala on the left side of the field. That's what it means. That we want to go and give a chance to Locatelli box to box. If we are speaking about Rudiger, Bremer, Koulibaly in defense, that means that Juventus, they really want to do something. Hey, guys. And that makes me really, really proud and positive for the future. Does that mean that next year we will win everything? I don't know. But it's a big change versus, you remember last summer? Last summer, Mercato Never Sleeps was a bit difficult. What were we saying in Mercato Never Sleep last year? We're speaking about one thing. Locatelli next week. Locatelli next week. Locatelli next week. That's what we were saying. That was it. If Salah comes to Juve, he would destroy Serie A and the Champions League. Really trio of Salah, Chiesa, and Dusan, with Zaniolo coming from the bench. Oh, I'm salivating. Forget salivating, because as we said, Zaniolo will probably not come to Juve, especially if Roma continue with the request that they are asking to Juve or to any other team. So forget about Zaniolo. Salah. Again, there is a difference, guys. The difference between asking information and between Juventus wants to buy him. So we are really in an early stage. And Juventus, they ask information every time, every year, to a lot of players. But of course, if your maximum information player that you ask is for Locatelli, it puts a benchmark. That's what we want to do in Mercato. You know, if you ask information for Locatelli, forget about buying Toni Kroos. You understand? Because Locatelli is the roof. of that season. If the information you ask is for Toni Kroos, Modric, Pogba in the midfield, and they don't come because something happened, you can go one step lower. Maybe you can even go to a Locatelli, but you tried. You see the difference? So don't be sad. Probably Salah will not come to Juve. But it shows the intentions, the clear intentions of Juventus. And that's just something that we have to say. Cherubini, smart guy. Go look at Berardi stat this season, GJustjuve. I think you will change your mind. No, Matthew, because you were not there since the beginning. I don't like Berardi at all, and I don't care. He's a Sassuolo player. He's a middle table Sassuolo player from 27 that didn't have the balls to join Juventus between 2013 2015 for different reasons. First of all, because he was not ready, mentally weak. Secondly, because he's an Inter fan openly, publicly, and he doesn't like Juventus. He can show me whatever stats he wants with Sassuolo, middle table team, small team. And if he's playing there since 7 years without having the balls to go to a bigger team like Milan, like Inter, like Juve, you can show me the best stats of the world of this season for Berardi. It will not convince me, not at all. So no. And I know what he's doing. He's having an exceptional season at Sassuolo. Huh? I will not put that in doubt. Berardi is having an exceptional season at Sassuolo. Absolutely yes. Great for them. Do I want him? No. That will not change. You are talking about Juve, Julian. Gravush, the core is young, but you still need to surround this. Why? Because what was the comment? Something is not okay. There are talks about rejuvenation. I will explain that also for Gravush, because this is something that makes me really pissed off. Another thing that makes me pissed off. Okay, rejuvenation. First of all, we have to go back to Sarri after the elimination versus Lyon. Okay? We were eliminated after Lyon with Sarri. You remember? Of course you remember. President Agnelli, he went in front of the microphones and he said, we take the reality how it is and we understand that versus other European teams we have an old team. And we will evaluate, we will take that into consideration for the next mercato. Okay? People, they started with rejuvenation. And from that moment, everyone on earth is saying that Juventus can't buy a player that is over 25. That's not rejuvenation, guys. This is not rejuvenation. Rejuvenation, first of all, nobody said that Juventus will never buy any more a player of 30. Even 35. Nobody said that. Where is that written? That Juventus can't buy a player from 30 or 35. Okay? Rejuvenation is really easy. Rejuvenation is you have a team with the average age. Average age of Juve, I'm just saying like that, is maybe 31. Okay? After next mercato, you want to go lower and you want to go in an average team of maybe 29. Maybe the year after you want to go to 28. Maybe the year after you want to go on 26. Because you go always in football with short term, that's 1 year plan, middle term, 3-year plan, long term, 5-year plans, 1, 3, 5. Okay? And you put yourself in a position where you say, okay, next year, short term, from 31, we want to go to 30. We want to try. In 3 years, we want to go to 28. And in 5 years, we want to have an average of 26. I'm just giving random numbers, guys, okay? If you reach your goal of going from 31 to 26 in 5 years, you did an amazing job in terms of rejuvenation. But I'm telling you like that. If you sell 3 players of age 30, it's 90 years. Divided by 3, it's 30 years that goes away. And if you buy 2 players of 22 and 1 player of 32, that's 22 and 22 is 44 plus 32. It's 76 divided by 3. 76 divided by 3, guys. So 76 divided by 3, it's 25. 25, okay? So I repeat, if you sell 3 players from 30, 90, 90, that's 90 divided by 3. It's an average of 30 that goes away. You buy 2 players of 22 and 1 player of 32 that was older than the one you sold, you still rejuvenate it. That's easy to understand, I believe. That's really easy. That's mathematic. It's really easy. It means that as a total, you are rejuvenating your team because the average age goes lower, but it's not written nowhere that you can't go for a player of 29 or 30. That's written nowhere. That's in the imagination of the people because they say, no, Juventus wants to rejuvenate. Now, let's speak about rejuvenation. Since Lyon, Kulusevski, Mancini, Chiesa, Locatelli, Arthur with Pirlo. De Ligt was already there with Lyon. In attack, who do we have? Chiesa, Vlahovic, Zakaria. I forget a lot of people. Reintegration of Pellegrini. We already bought Rovella. That's rejuvenation. That's rejuvenation, guys. And that's what I really wanted to explain. That's what I wanted to explain. Sometimes it's forgotten that clubs are a company, but it is a company, of course. It is a company, and especially some clubs like Juventus that are quoted on stock market. Because you know that when you're on stock market, that means that you promise some results and you have to deliver. So, and not only the sportive result is important, but especially the financial results are important. And how do you reach these financial results? Through sportive results. Javier, hola amigo, gracias para la donación, thank you for the donation, but it's such a disappointment month, it's true. First Juve out of Champions League round 16 and now Italy out of the World Cup. Football can be so beautiful, but at the same time hurtful. But guys, there is a winner, there is a loser. Sometimes you have to celebrate. No, yeah, you always have to celebrate when you win, but when you lose, you have to accept it. Today is a real painful day because it's because you are eliminated in the second World Cup in a row. It never happened with Italy. Never happened. Eliminated, second World Cup in a row. After winning the Euro, that's, I believe, the first time that ever happens. A club that just won the Euro that is not going to World Cup. And it hurts even more because it's, with all the respect, against Macedonia, but even more because you were not able to qualify because of poor results versus Switzerland, Bulgaria, Northern Ireland. And it comes in a day where you knew how they played, and you knew what were your problems. Your problems were of Italy that you were not able to score. And if you don't solve it, then we have a problem. And if you persist with players like Immobile and Berardi, then we score. Then you have a problem. Buonanotte, my friend. In this time of football, 30 is old, which is crazy. It's not old, it's people. So we are younger, but still a bad or worse. But that's another thing. If you are speaking about quality of players, that's another discussion. But rejuvenation comes from the word juvenile. Juvenile from the word young, being young, okay? So rejuvenation, you can have in one team, you can have all the players from over 30, legends like Pirlo. When we bought Pirlo, it was 31. People, they forget. He was 31. The age of Tevez when he joined was over 30, guys. Hey, guys, Ronaldo was over 30 when he joined. But now we are speaking about the age going lower, not about the quality. If you're speaking about the quality, that's another thing. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Of course, I saw it. No, I don't have stocks at Juve. Chris, Beppe, what do you think Juve will do with Rovella and Fagioli? I hope they stay with the team and will be backups and play few games. I really want to see your to know your opinion. But you know, guys, that since the time of Del Piero, Trezeguet, Nedved, Camoranesi, Zambrotta, these years, I don't have favorite players anymore in the team. I love everyone from the day that they sign until the day that they leave. I love all my players. I will defend them. I will be honest when I have to criticize them, but I will not be harsh because they are my players. They are here in my heart. If they join and if they deserve to play and they are good, great. But I don't care about Ravella, Fagioli. I'm happy if the young players they can come like Fagioli, that is a Juventino. I'm happy. But for me, I'm not obliged to see Fagioli. You understand what I mean? I'm not obliged to see Fagioli, to see Miretti, to see. I want the Juve that is winning. With Fagioli, I'm happy. With Zaccaria, I'm happy. With Rabiot, I'm happy. With whatever player you give me a winning Juve, I am happy. If you want to make me more happy, it's winning with players like Miretti, Fagioli, and so on. But for me, it's not a problem if they play or not. It's not really a problem. I would love to, but it's not a necessity. You understand? Because Fagioli now is playing really great with Cremonese. Rovella played really well with Genoa. I don't have the certainty that they will do good with Juve. So why should I support players that I don't even know if they will do good or not? Ciao, Rick. Rick, first of all, today I knew that you would be here. Juventus official club, fan club from Melbourne. Today I'm representing Melbourne. Look at the beautiful design in the back. Look at that beautiful design in the back. Do you see the design? You see it, huh? What a beautiful design for Riccardo, grande Riccardo. So today it's Melbourne. Melbourne represent. Pep, I miss the days of Baggio, of Vialli, Del Piero. This hurts like the beautiful day. We were speaking about it, but even with Baggio, we went into the final. But don't forget, Riccardo, Baggio. You remember how we cried? Is it better to cry today than cry into the final? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, thank you for the donation, Riccardo. Grazie. The contrast is so big out of the World Cup, winning Euro and out of it's true. True, at least Ferrari is doing well because if not, I would be disappointed with all my sports team. But also the Juventus women is doing great. Pay attention. And under 19 semi-final of Champions League as well. I know it's not the same as first team. Let's not lie. But at least I'm also happy with some. And with Ferrari that is doing well. One game, don't celebrate too early, but one game that was really beautiful. Of course. The Glory Years. Enrico Boom. Tuo 11 di sogno. I'm Enrico sul DM del tuo Insta. Ciao Enrico, grazie per la donazione. 11 di sogno, ma se mi dici per il futuro, if you are asking me my 11 for the future, it's I have really difficulties to answer this kind of question, but let's think. Possible, not crazy. Possible for you for next year. I would try with Chesney. I would not change Chesney. He's doing well. He's doing good. Sometimes a mistake, but he's doing really great. Chesney into the goal. I would go with Danilo on the right. On the left side, Angelino or Raum. Give me them Raum from Hoffenheim or Angelino. Not bad, huh? Bremer, De Ligt, center backs. De Ligt, Bremer, Angelino, Raum, and then on the right, Danilo. You play up front, three midfielders. I would go for Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Zakaria, and we stop with that. Regista, roll the brain, and so on. No, Zakaria stops everything. Boom, 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 and then on the left, Locatelli. Locatelli, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, Zakaria would not be bad. Huh? But if you tell me ideal, no, ideal, I would go with Gravenberg. I love Gravenberg, and then up front, give me Vlahovic on top, Chiesa, and give me Mohamed Salah. I'm happy, and I'm happy, and I'm happy. Buonanotte, Gravus. Thank you. I will stop as well. 2 hours, I will stop. Come on, G. Don't exclude Captain Chiellini stops. Siamak. With all, I love him, but it's over. This season is it's last games that he will play with Juve, guys. I tell you, he wanted to continue for Italy as well, for Juve, of course, but also with the dream to go to the World Cup, to maybe play the first knockout stage game of his Italian national team in the World Cup. You love Sule? Of course I love Sule. Of course I love Sule. But I love Juventus first. And then I love Sule. Hey, Sule is a nice guy. I like him. I speak with him. We have a good relationship. But Juventus first. Always, always Juve first. Beppe, is it better to cry as number 2 than cry as number 200? Crying is a part of the game, guys. Crying is the only good crying is crying for joy, because also when you win, you cry of joy, out of joy. So it's better to cry from joy. It's nice. I like the Melbourne Gigi Buffon club in Melbourne, the club of Ricardo, by the way. No Juve, no party for Italy. It's correct. We spoke about it. I love you. Thank you, Arif. Bah, I think we will stop now. Speaking about football, what a disaster. I don't realize yet, huh? You know what will happen? Which day are we? The 25th. It will happen that tomorrow I will wake up. No, I will now go and I will start thinking about the Italy not in the World Cup for the second time in a row. Italy not in the World Cup for the second time in a row. It's hard, huh? Mamma mia. Italy not in the World Cup. But Anthony, guys, I know Anthony. I know Anthony. Anthony, I was speaking with my son. We were watching YouTube. I said it's the perfect YouTube player. It's a TikTok, YouTube, Instagram player with the beautiful skills. Pam, 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 pam. I don't know if it's a player that can play high level. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I saw so many of these Brazilian players. Danielson. If you would have known Danielson, go on YouTube. Watch Danielson. Mamma mia, what the player. What the player, Danielson. So I don't know. I need to wait a bit about Anthony. I'm not impressed by Papa P, Papa Pa. It's beautiful, yes, but I need more. Uh, let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know about him. One player that I like was Douglas Costa. If you tell me Son he proved already high level football. What a footballer! Then I tell you yes, Son. Anthony 828. Grande Rohan! Grande Rohan that became a member of the channel. Grande, my friends. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. At least we have a moment of joy on the channel. Guys, we will stop. Siamaki said it. Buonanotte G, arrivederci. Arion is asking, are you still live? Yeah, 2 hours. And now we will stop. I will go to bed and I will not sleep because I will cry. Eliminated from the World Cup versus Macedonia. You know what, guys? Like Alessio and everyone, we will try to. We will wait. Huh? What do we have to do? We will wait until 2026 in USA, like this. We'll wait until 2026. Ciao ragazzi, forza Azzurri, forza Juve, ciao.